Yes, sir.
Okay, I repeat once again. So good morning, everybody.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Are you fine today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this morning we are going to talk about leadership and management. Yeah. So what's different between leadership and management? And I am sure that you open here these two words, manager, and management and leadership. Yeah. So leadership plays a very important role in our life, and in leadership can also influence the performance of the people. So, and also management can also have a critical input on the performance, yeah, of the people at workplace. Okay, before we start, so there will be four group, yeah, today. So group 8 CSX and group 12 and 30 and 40 if I'm mistaken, yeah. So there is one article and two videos, yeah, that will be discussed by this four group. Okay, before we start, as usual, so you must give the opening comment and you must say something. What do you know about leadership and management? Yeah. So, yeah, from Adelia. Is Adelia in? Not coming. Aji, please, from Aji.
Okay, sir. So good morning, sir, and everyone. So our group today will present a topic about leadership style, and I hope today lecturer doing well, and we can understand, and we can get something about it. So, in my opinion, leadership is how we control someone or how people control someone. Or yeah, and management is how we can manage a people. So that's kind of two is different, I think. Thank you.
Okay. Agi Maya, Agi Mayara, Sevilla.
Hello, sir. Good morning. The reason why I'm joining this class today because I want to see my friend presentation about the leadership, and in my opinion, leadership is how we do uh, how we do we lead well, and how we can control our member partner of work. Thank you.
Andrian Yuando.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Hope you all stay healthy. Today, I want to see my friend presentation about the leadership. And in my opinion, leadership is how can we control, we give a job to we member or we employee, and how can we teach they to become a good employee and or a group member, so we can make a best of group. Thank you, sir.
Arsawayuni.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. So the reason I attend this class because I want to hear my friend's presentation about leadership. And in my opinion, leadership is the way someone manage their people and the activity in an organization to achieve their goals. Thank you.
Arya. Arya Aditya. Oh, where is he? Carlos. Carlos. Ceterino Giovanni.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Today we're gonna learn about management and leadership. In my opinion, Leadership is ability to influence, motivate, and enable others to contribute toward organizational success, while management is the action of controlling a group or a set of entities to accomplish a goal. Thank you.
Nathanael. Nathanael.
Yes, sir. Okay, good morning, sir, and good morning, everyone. The reason I joined today's class is because me and my group will present today. And in my opinion, what is the differentiate or what is the meaning in leadership and management? Leadership is about getting people to understand and believe in your vision and to work with you to achieve your goals, while managing is more about administering and making sure today the day-to-day things are happening as they should. Thank you, sir.
Rania. Rania. Hello, Rania.
Yes, sir.
The video is on.
Okay, my name is Karania. The reason why I attend this class because I want to join and learn more about HRM. Thank you.
Cristobal.
Good morning, all. So, my opinion is leadership is about what a leader do. So, thank you.
Eka Sanjaya.
Hello, sir. Good morning. The reason why I joined this class today is because I want to know more about HRM, and I want to hear the presentation given by my friend.
Dewi Winardi.
Good morning, sir. Today we'll discuss about leadership and management. In my opinion, leadership is important in a company or organization because leadership is the key to a successful team's success. And this modern life, management has a very important role in life. Everything that will be done must be managed.
Delviana. Delviana Sukmawarni. Elisa Febrianti. Elisa. Hello, Elisa. Fani Deswita Anggraini. Kami. Franciscus. Irfani.
Good morning, everyone. So my name is Irfani. So today I will join the class because I want to get from my friends about the leadership. And my opinion, leadership in it is not just about we lead or we manage or we control someone, but it's also about how we also can lead ourselves first. Because before you lead someone, you must lead ourselves first.
Okay. Jennifer.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. So today, the reason why I joined this HRM today because to give my presentations and my opinion about leadership in management is leadership in business is the capacity of a company's management to achieve challenging goals, take fast and decisive actions when needed, out on competition and inspire others to perform at the highest level they can. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Julia Goyofi.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So, for me, leadership is the capacity of someone to lead other people, to give influence to other people. Thank you, sir.
Adelia. Adelia. No. Muhammad Arazi Bagaswara. Muhammad Arazi Bagaswara. Ajuin. Coming ya. Bagaswara. Nikomang. Amanda. The present. Nita Dwi Sapitri. Nita Dwi Sapitri. No. Nurmalia Sari. Present. Where are they? Nupratista. Nupratista. Octavia.
So good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. So today why I attend this class, so I can hear about my friend presentation about leadership. And in my opinion, leadership is a way from the leader to lead people or motivate people so they can reach the goal. Thank you, sir.
Putri Hermania.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, sir and everyone. The reason why I joined this class today because I want to learn more about HRM by hear my friend's presentation, and in my opinion, leadership is the way the leader how to teach, how to manage and lead someone, and also cooperate with the workers. Thank you.
Okay. Revilia Teresa.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm sorry I cannot open my camera because there is some problem in my connection. Okay, so leadership is a skill to lead a group, but not only leading, they also need to know how to be inspirational and behave like a good leader or an individuals to become a model for the others. Thank you.
Okay. Ria Sandora.
Good morning, sir. So the reason why I joined this class today is because I want to understand more about leadership and management from my friend's presentation. And in my opinion, leadership itself is the ability to lead and at the same time also to motivate a group of people in order to achieve a common objective. So which is needed for us as HR managers who are responsible to its employees. Thank you.
Salsabila. Salsabila Deva. Sabrina Failia.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, sir and everyone. Today I joined this class because my group will presentate about the leadership, and in my opinion, leadership is an act from a leader to motivate their group of people to act or work towarding to achieve their goals. Thank you.
Okay, Sharon. Sharon. Sylvia Diwarindi.
Okay, good morning, everyone. In my opinion, leadership is ability to lead and influence the other people. Thank you.
Steffi Lorenzia.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Sir Adi. In my opinion, leadership is the action of leading others to achieve organizational goals. Thank you, and good luck for the presenters today.
Sarip Nabil Akul Hud Azegab. Kami. Tasya Rabiatul Alfia.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, everyone. So today I joined this class because I want learn more about leadership, and in my opinion, leadership is directing and organizing about more people. Thank you, sir.
Tiffany.
Hey, good morning, sir. In my own opinion, I think that leadership is a skill that basically everyone has, but not everyone can portray this to the maximum level. So in today's class, I hope we can learn more about leadership. Thank you.
Yuni Penawati.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. So today I'm joining this class because I want to because my group can presentation today, and in my opinion, leadership is how to the leader treat the member because leader is a people who does the right thing, and leaders is a people have a vision to make up to achieve the goals of the organization. So thank you.
Okay. Vanessa Yen.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
The reason I joined this class is because I want to get more insight about leadership in management through today's discussion. So in my opinion, leadership is a capacity of influence to maximize the effort of others to achieve the organizational goal. Thank you.
Okay. Wahyu Andika?
Okay, good morning. So in my opinion, leadership is the ability to inspire others to work into one goal. The management, in the other hand, is how to manage the people to reach the goal. Thank you.
Bila Siola Gracia?
Good morning, everyone. Glad to see you all again. My name is Situational Leadership. Today we will discuss about leadership. So, in my opinion, leadership is how we lead, influence, and motivate and become a role model of a group of people in order to achieve company goals. Thank you.
Linda?
Good morning, sir. The reason why I joined this class today is because I want to learn about human resource management, especially about the leadership. And for me, the leadership is a capacity of someone to set and achieve challenging goals, take fast and decisive action when needed, outperform the competition, and inspire others to perform at the highest level as they can. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Okay, now group 8, please. Jennifer, ya. Hello, Jennifer. Are you ready, Jennifer? Group 8.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The time is yours to present the first article.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. So today we're going to presentation, and we are from Group 8. Okay. And our group members are me, Rania, and after that Jennifer, and the last one is Salsabila. Next. Human resource management. First is essential qualities of a leader. According to Seth Guru, aka Jaggi Fesud, who was a yogi and mystic from India, leader is who has insight into situation he is in, and he sees what other can't. If a person are able to pay sufficient attention, there is nothing in the universe that is not open to you. But not everyone has the same level of attention to detail. You must be a symbol of integrity and be able to inspire house around him. Being an inspiration doesn't have to mean that a leader has to be very charismatic or flamboyant. Next. Business leadership that makes up a large part of the job and so important at this time. Several hundred years ago, religious leadership was the dominant leadership. When the machines came, it was a military leadership. In the last 100 years, democratically elected leadership has become the dominant force. In the 15 to 20 years that will be economic leadership. However, so far business leadership has only thought about profit. Their role has become so big that it is no longer about running a business. They really made nations and created the world. So her job is constantly remind them that this time they move on to personal ambition to a bigger vision. A more exclusive economy needs to happen. When he was at the World Economic Forum Davos, he kept hearing people after the Asia growing market, and he said it was time to stop calling Asia that way because the continent is made up of people. If you look at as a market, you will see how tech advantage it. But if you see experience them as human beings, you will see how to develop their whole situation, and the market will develop from it. Next.
A lot of big
Business have
business.
started corporate social responsibility or CSR efforts recently. Is this enough? Also, sorry, this part will be explained by Chacha. Chacha, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Chika. A lot of big business have started corporate social responsibility or CSR effort recently. Is this enough or is this just the first step in economic sustainability? Sadhguru has consistently been known to oppose CSR because, according to him, the business itself should be socially responsible and not just 2% of revenue that goes to CSR. If you are running your business in a more inclusive way, you don't need this CSR fund that you set aside. The quarterly balance may be a little lower, but at the rate you can grow, it can be improved. Business is about expansion, not just gathering profit. And that is what will make the business very strong and have a stronger base. Next. Sorry, Jenny, next. Okay, next, the difference good leaders and great leaders. What corporate leaders need to understand is that no matter the nature of the business, it is fundamentally useful to people on the planet. With that awareness, it is business that he needs and can be conducted in a way that benefits many. Next will be presented by Jennifer.
Okay. Next is, how does a person know when they have reached that point or being a good leaders in their life when they have achieved enough? According to Sadhguru, they will surely find out because when they do, they will die. In human life, there is such things that achieved enough. Life is endless possibilities. The only question is, are you driven by something or are you in control of your life? Desire drives people's desire to process, desires to achieve, desires to recognize. If today you want a new smartphone, tomorrow you will want another. If I give you a whole planet and make you queen, will you be fulfilled? No, you definitely want the moon and stars. That's why turning inward is so important. You will do things more consciously. Today, the world functions compulsive, and this is our problem. Okay, next is we have 6 questions to make sure you guys are you guys are understands about our presentation. We will give you 6 questions. Anyone want to answer the questions? So the first question is, why is Sadhguru famous against CSR? Anyone want to answer the questions?
Hello, Jenny.
Yes.
Can I answer number 1?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, my name is Tasha. I will answer number 1. So my answer is because according to Sadhguru, is the business itself must be social responsible and not just 2% of revenue that goes to CSR. Business is about expansion, not just gathering profits. Thank you, Jen.
Okay, that's correct, Tasha. Thank you. Next.
Jenny,
Yes, Willa.
may I try to answer number 2?
Yes, Willa.
So I think the integrity that a good leader must have is like having integrity from simple things. For example, like keeping promises in accordance with what has been said, and then acting consistently, honest, transparent, and being responsible for everything that he or she say and act. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Willa. That's correct. And then for the next questions.
Hello, Jenny.
Yes.
My name is Devin, and I would like to try to answer the question number 3. Does a good leader have to have a good relationship? To why and how to build a good relationship with other people? Yes, as a good leader, you must be able to build relationship with others in order to create a good work environment. And that way, the development of a company can also be helped. One thing you can do to create a good work environment is to have a sense of empathy, willing to listen without interruption, prefer long-term relationship rather than a short-term relationship. That's my answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. Next. For the questions number 4.
Hello, Jenny. Can I answer the question 4?
Yes, Uni.
Okay. So my name is Yuni Fenawati. I will answer the question 4. And my answer is to manage a diverse workplace, organization need to ensure that they effectively communicate with employees, and policies, procedure, safety rules, and other important information should be designed to overcome language and cultural barriers by translating materials and using picture and symbol whenever applicable. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Uni. Next.
Hello, Jenny.
Yes, Komang.
May I answer the question number 5?
Yes, Komang.
The answer is first, respect and respect for people. And second, be real, stay grounded. And third, true leaders are gatekeepers. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Komang. And then for the last questions, anyone? Question number 6, anyone want to answer?
Hello, Jennifer. May I try answer question number 6?
Yes, Celia.
Okay, so my name is Felia. I want to try answer the question number 6. Whether life lessons can be useful for a leader? In my opinion, yes, because by sharing experiences from life shared with or each other and letting others digest and learn from from those real experiences can help and learn a great little lesson about life. Stephen Convey says that actually big things happen and are in the little things of everyone's day. That's my answer. Thank you.
Okay, that's correct, Feria. Thank you.
Okay, next, anyone want to ask to our group?
Okay, I want to ask something.
Okay, Aji.
My question is according to your group, what is the difference between a good leader and a great leader? I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Aji. Next, anyone want ask?
Hello, Salsabila. I have a question. So my name is Sylvia. My question is, in your opinion, what is the purpose of a sustainable economy? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sophie. Next, once more, anyone? Okay, guys, while waiting the next question, I will answer the first question from Aji. The question is, what is the difference between good leaders and great leaders? In our group opinion, great leader is how we can exert all our strengths to achieve something that can even beat competitor and opponents. And good leader not only he mobilize people but can build good relationship with the people he leads as well as with his opponents. Is it correct, Aji?
I think that's enough for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Aji.
Hello, may I ask?
Yes.
Okay, my name is Irfani from the group, the 13 group. So I would like to ask about, in your opinion, what qualities that a leader must have? Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Irfani. But before I answer the question from Irfani, I will answer the question from Sylvia first, yeah. The question from Sylvia is, what the purpose of sustainable economic? In my group opinion, sustainable economic is the use of various strategy to use existing resources optimally so that a responsible and profitable balance can be achieved in the long term. In a business context, a sustainable economy involves the efficient use of a company's various assets to enable it to continue its profitability over time. Is it correct, Sylvie?
Okay, it's very clear. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sylvie.
Hello, may I ask a question?
Okay, next, the last question, I will answer the question from Irfani. The qualities a leader must have, namely must have very effective communication skill, have high honesty, must be able to make the right decision in a short time, and also act accordingly. Be creative and innovative in your approach when design operation or task. Be responsible accountability for the success and failure of any project, and the ability to motivate the build rapport with other team members. Is it correct, Fanny?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Irfani. Next, anyone who can ask again? If there is no one to ask again, I will close this presentation. Okay, thank you guys. I will close this presentation. Thank you to thank you have the learn about from my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, so we have closed this group talking about the leadership, yeah. So the article, so this is good, yeah. So this group can involve 6 students to discuss, yeah, to talk, yeah. So the first is Tasya. So Tasya answered about the business is not only seeking profit, but business is about expand, yeah, how to expand business. So when you have good profit, so you must think how to expand your business, yeah. So if you can expand your business, it means that you are the great leader, so right? So what is the difference between good leader and good leader, so right? A good leader, so there are 10 characteristics of good leaders. So good leader must have integrity, is the first, yeah. Yeah. So if you don't have integrity, it means that you are not a good leader, so right? And then good leader also must have ability to delegate. So if you have a lot of work, you must be able to delegate the work to other people. So it means that if you delegate your work to your other people, it means that you are a good leader. So if you cannot delegate your works to other people, it means that you are not a good leader. And then the third is you must have, as a good leader, you must also have good communication, right? You must have good communication. Yeah, you must have good communication. A good leader must be able to communicate with the people they lead. Yeah. So if you cannot communicate well with your people, so it means that you are not a good leader, right? And then so the word is you must have self-awareness, yeah. And then you must have gratitude, and then you must have learning agility. So a good leader must also learn every time, yeah. Learn and learn, yeah. Learn and learn new things in life, right? In business. So this is a good leader. So if you never learn, if you don't want to learn, yeah, so it's not, you are not a good leader. And then you must be able to influence other people, yeah. So a good leader must be able to influence the people, yeah, to lead their goal, yeah. This is a good leader. So when you are leader and you cannot influence your people, so it means that you are a bad leader. So that's it's not good leader. And then you must have empathy, yeah, for others, yeah, empathy for your people. So that's very important. And then you must have courage. You must have the courage to decide, yeah, to do something, yeah, to do right thing, yeah. This is a good leader. Good leader must have the courage. If you don't have the courage, you are not a good leader. And you must be able to respect other people. So when you respect other people, the people will respect you. So it's a good leader. And what is the great leader? So the great leader is a leader who can adapt to environment. Yeah? So if you are the leader, so you can adapt to environment. It means you are a good leader. Yeah, a good leader is not a good leader. Yeah, when you are a good leader and then you can adapt to the environment, it means that you are a good leader and great leader. So that, and then the good leader can empower people, your people to succeed. Yeah, it's a good leader. How to change your people's life, yeah, in the company. It's really you'll be a good leader. Yeah, it's the difference between uh, good leader and great leader. So you must, in this case, must be both of them. Correct? You must be a good leader and great leader. Yeah. Instead of having 10 characteristics of good leader, so you must be able to adapt to environment. So environment is dynamics. Yeah, the environment change every time. So yeah, so the leader must be able to adapt the environment. So don't be stagnant. So you must react to the environment. So if there's no reaction to the environment, it means that you are not a good leader. Yeah, it's only good. Yeah, okay. And then you must be able to empower your people. Yeah. So when you can empower people, you can inspire people, so you can influence people, yeah, to succeed at work, yeah, in their life. So it means that you are the good leader. Yeah, it's not very easy to be a good leader. So right, it's not easy, but it's easy to be a good leader. So you must try to be good leader and great leader in your life. So when you have business, you will you will lead your people in your business, and you must try to be good leader and good leader. Okay, and then the next is Viola is also active, and then Kevin, and then Yunis Perawati, Koma, and then Velia, and then on the three questioners, Aji, Sylvia Dewi Arindi, and Irfani. Yeah, okay. So it's good, yeah. So the short explanation, but good. And then I think all of you can get the essence of this presentation. So I hope you can get the benefit of this first presentation. And then the next group is the group 12. Yeah, we'll talk.
Yes, sir.
Julia, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay, so good morning, everyone. We are from group 12. So we will presentation today, but let us prepare for a minute.
What happened?
Okay, while waiting for Cristobal share the presentation that we will presentation. Today our presentation also material also same with the group 8, which is how we can be a good leader. We learn this from Saguru. And at the end of group 8 presentation, Sir Adi also give us so many insight about the good leadership, which we must have good communication, and then we must can inspire the other. So we will more explain about the detail from Sadhguru Matri. Cristobal, you already shared the screen. Your sound, no audio sound.
I don't know why I cannot to open my screen.
Oh, okay. Wait, so I try to share screen.
Can you share screen? Your PowerPoint, Cristobal?
Wait, sir.
Yeah.
I think Cristobal cannot
Cannot.
share the screen.
Why?
He said that after he uh after he uh what shares content, after that get out, so cannot share the screen. But I try to open from my PC, so
Okay.
I will rejoin.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you see my screen? Okay, wait for a minute. I will. Okay, it's that the presentation already in your screen, right?
Yes, Julia.
Okay, so we will start. Hello, everyone. Thank you for your understanding and waiting for us. Our We are from group 12 that my group members, there are Arya Raditya Damarjati, Cristobal Tanhe Tavino, and me, Julia Goyofi. So, today's presentation topic is about essential qualities of a good leader in business today. It is very important to us to know about how to be a good leader. Okay, first question, what would you say are the essential qualities of a good leader? So from Sadhguru, he said that uh, a leader is someone who has insight into the situation in which he exists. He sees what others are not able to see. If one is able to pay enough attention, there is nothing in the universe that is not open to you. But not everybody has the same level of attention to details. He must be a symbol of integrity and must be able to inspire the best in those around him. Being an inspiration not need necessarily mean that a leader has to be very charismatic or flamboyant. Many inspire others simply out of their absolute commitment to what they do. For example, Mahatma Gandhi, who managed to move millions of people simply because of an extraordinary sense of commitment. So it's the three I's: insight, integrity, and inspiration. Maybe that means he needs a third eye. So next is about the leadership and economy sustainability. Especially, it is business leadership that forms a large part of your work. Why is this area so important? So this part will be answered by my friend Cristobal. Sorry, Cristobal, your voice. We can hear your voice.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Please continue.
Backslash. Can I backslash again?
Oh, back to this slide. Okay.
Not this slide. Okay. That leadership and economic sustainability question that especially is a business leader that from a large part of your work. Why is this area important at this time? Yes, right. A few Sadhguru say a few hundred years ago, religious leadership was the most demanded leader on the planet, as missionary come as a military leadership in the last 100 years, and domestically is elected leadership become the demand for in 15 to 20 years. It will be economic. Their roles are becoming so big that it's no more about running business. They are actually making a nation and creating a world. So maybe what has been the constantly remind them that it is time they move from personal ambition to a large vision. More inclusive economic need to happen. When was as the World Economic Forum in Davos kept hearing people refer to Asia as an emerging market, and he said it is a time to stop the referring to Asia as the because it is a continent is made up of people. If you see them as a market, you will see how to exploit. But if you see and express them as a people, you will see how to develop their entire situation, and more will develop out of that. Next slide, please. Okay. Yes, sir. The question is, a lot of big business are putting more. No. That slide before is right.
This slide or where?
Before.
Before this.
Okay, right. The question, a lot of big business are putting more into their corporate social responsibilities, CSR, effort. No. Next slide.
Oh, okay.
Before is right.
But CSR, right?
Yes. Okay. For their day can this enough, or is there just step one?
A little bit. So the rest.
Why?
I already changed this slide, but have a little.
Okay, and next. So I go to say again that I'm famous for constantly taking again as CSR because in my mind is a business is a self-sold be socially responsible and not just a 2% of earning that talent to CSR. If you run business in a more inclusive manner, you don't need test CSR fund that you keep aside your quarterly balance that may be a little lower, but at the rate you will be able to grow. That can be increased because a business is about expansion, not only accumulation profit, and that is will make the business very strong and a stronger base. Okay, next slide. A good leader. Hello. Okay. I think is for a good leader and a great leader, the difference is my friend will can to explain is Arya. Arya, please.
Okay, so wait for a second because his signal get worse.
Okay, so you guys, can you hear me?
Yes, Arya.
Okay, so the question is, say I'm a corporate leader who wants to do good. What advice will you give me? So Sadhguru is said about the first time I was at the World Economic Forum, some people were almost resentful that I'm a mystic. Was at a business meeting. One of them was CEO of a major computer hardware company. I asked him what he does. He said, "We produce computer." So I told him, whether you produce a computer, safety pin, spacecraft, or a car, essentially the basic business you are in is human well-being, and that is my business too. What a corporate leader needs to understand is that regardless of the nature of his business, essentially it is useful to the people on the planet. With that consciousness that business is all he needs to do, and it can be done in a way that is beneficial to huge number of people. It's like the African saying, when a lion feeds, every creature gets to eat. A business person needs to start a school orphanage. I'm not saying that should not. What I'm saying is that that is not the important thing. That is not the important thing. Wait. Okay. That's the answer of this slide. Oh, so after that, managing yourself. How does one know when they have reached that point in their life when they have attained and achieved enough? So the answer is they will clearly know it because when they reach it, they will be dead. In human life, there is no such thing as attaining enough or achieving enough. Maybe with position, you can say, okay, I have a nice home and this is enough for me. But life is an endless possibility. The only question is, are you being driven by something or are you driving your life? Desire drive people. Desire to possess, desire to achieve, desire to recognize. If today you want desire a new smartphone, tomorrow you will want something else. If I give you the whole planet and make you the queen, will you be fulfilled? No, you will want the moon and the star. That is why turning inward is important. You will do things more consciously. Right now, the world is functioning compulsively, and that's our problem. Okay, that's the answer of this slide. And next.
Okay, thank you, Cristobal and Arya. So next section, we will go to quiz Q&A. So first, we will have 6 questions that we will ask to you. First, according to Sadhguru, what is the definition of a leader? And second, can you mention the 3 I which ensure great leadership? And the third question is, a leader is someone who has integrity and can inspire those around him. What is important in inspire others? 4, why are insight, integrity, and inspiration important? 5, they clearly know it because when they eat, they will be dead. This question is about when we want to achieve something. And did you know that you already achieve or you already enough or no? So why they clearly know? Because what when they eat, they will be dead. And the sixth question is, CSR seems more for personal satisfaction. What do you think about, what your opinion about this? Okay, so who wants to try to answer?
Julia, may I to answer number 1?
Okay, sure, Refi.
Okay, so according to Sadhguru, what is the definition of a leader? So the definition of a leader according to Sadhguru is a leader is someone who has insight into the situation in which he exists. He sees what others are not able to see. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Refi. That's right. So according to Sadhguru, a leader must can see what others cannot see. So the example of this is, when we want to be a good leader, we must believe to see. It's about vision. So if we be a leader, we must have a vision, that the vision we cannot see now, but if we believe, we can see the vision in the future. So, okay, thank you for the answer, Refi. And next, who wants to try to answer? You can pick the question number randomly from 2, number 6.
Hello, Julia.
Hello, Sylvia.
I want to answer the question number 4.
Yes, please.
Okay, what are the insight, integrity, and the inspirations is important. So as we know that the insight is the knowledge that must every leader must have. And I think those things are important for a leader, and a leader must have an insight to solve the problem and handle the situations. The integrity will bring or keep a leader in the way that has been set or organized when they want to achieve their goals. A leader with integrity will not be easily affected by the bad temptations such as the corruptions or misusing his authority and power. That's why integrity is important. And also the inspirations is important to help leaders be more creative in creating a plan and overcoming the existing problem that occur. I think that's all my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you, Sylvia. So that is very true. The integrity and the inspiration and is very important. So every leader must have this 3 I to have to be a great leader and have the great leadership. Thank you for the answer, Sylvia. So next, who want to try
Hello,
to
Julia.
answer?
May I answer the question?
Hello, Irfani, of course.
Okay, so the question is, can you mention the 3 is which answer the great leadership? So basically, same goes with the Sylvia. The answer is insight, integrity, and also inspiration. Because 3 of these, we when we reflect to the three of these, it show us about the great leaderships. To ensure the great leadership through these three I's. It's like insight, integrity, and also inspiration. So a great leader, we can see the great leader with their integrity, their inspiration, and then also their insights. Thank you.
Thank you, Irfani. So it's also true that what Irfani have taught us. Thank you for the new insight of this question. So next we have number 3, 4, 5, and 6 question. This question you may answer not only one person, but you can, if you have something new insight to answer, you may answer after your friend answer. Anyone want to answer?
Hello, Julia.
Hello, Ria.
I answer number 6.
Of course, please.
Okay, so what do you think about CSR seems more for personal satisfaction? Okay, in my opinion, for some people, we know that there are so many kind of people in this world, and for some people, it is true that CSR seems more for personal satisfaction, that they only want to gain like reputation. But the thing that must be understood is that whatever the nature of business, CSR is basically useful for all humans. And what a corporate leader needs to understand is that regardless of the nature of his business, essentially it is useful for the people, for all people. So with that consciousness that business is all he needs to do, and it can be done in a way that is beneficial to a huge number of people. That's my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ria, for your opinion. I also think that CSR, beside from more personal satisfaction, is very useful for all human. So next, who wants to try to answer again?
Hello, Julia.
There's number. Okay. Hello, Catherine.
May I try to answer the question number 5?
Of course.
Okay, so the question is, what are the mean of from? They'll clearly know it because when they will be dead. Okay, the answer is they'll clearly know it because when they reach it, they'll be dead. In human life, there is no such thing as attaining enough or achieving enough. Maybe with position, you can say, okay, I have a nice home and this is enough for me. But life is an endless possibility. That is why training inwards is very important. So you do things more consciously. Right now, the world is functioning compostly, and that's our problem. That is my answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Catherine. I also agree with your answer that life is will we will not get easily enough for something, so we will try to get one by one, and if we feel enough, it means we will be dead. Okay, and so the last I'm sorry, so we have 2 questions again. Who want to try to answer?
Hello, Julia.
Hello, Vanessa.
I want to answer the question number 3.
Okay, please.
Okay, my name is Faye. The question is, a leader is someone who has integrity and can inspire those around him. What is important in inspiring others? Being an inspiration not necessarily mean that a leader has to be very charismatic or flamboyant. Many inspire others simply out of their absolute commitment to what they do. And for example, Mahatma Gandhi, who managed to move millions of people simply because of an extraordinary sense of commitment. That's it from me, Julia. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So I'm sorry for the I have I have me misunderstanding. So I think this is the last question, and thank you, Vanessa, for the answer. So that's all about the 6 question that we give to you, and I think you guys have done a good answer. And the next is we will go to the next is you guys may ask question to us, so we will open the question section of 3 question. Who want to ask to us, you may open your mic and say what is your.
Hello, Julia.
Okay, Agi.
Hello, Agi.
I am Agi Mayara Sevilla, and I have a question for your group. And my question is, why business leadership so important at this time? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your question.
Hello, Julia. I want to ask you.
Okay, please, Uni.
Okay. So my question is, what did Guru get when he was at the World Economic Forum in Davos? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Uni. Okay, this is the last question. Hello, Felia.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
So my question is, who is the inspirational figure in Sadaguru's story, and what does he do? Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for your question, and I will repeat the question. The first question is from Agi. Why business leadership so important at this time? And the second question is from Uni. What Sadhguru get when he was at the World Economic Forum in Davos? And the third question is, who is the inspirational future in Sadhguru's story, and what does he do? So these 3 questions, please give us 3 minutes to discuss, and we will be back.
Okay, so I will answer the question from Agi. Why business leadership so important at this time? So the answer is because business leadership have thought of profit, so their rules are becoming so big that it's no more about running business. They are actually making nation and creating a world. That's it. The answer of number 1 that we already made. So next will be answered by Julia.
So the second question is from Uni. And I will answer. Sadhguru keep hearing people refer to Asia as an emerging market, and he said it's time to stop referring to Asia as that because the continent is made out of people. And the third question will be answered by Cristobal.
So, who is inspiration figure in Sadhguru's story and what does he do is a question by Pelia. So the answer, the person is Mahatma Gandhi, who managed to move millions of people simply because of an extraordinary sense of a commitment. So thank you.
Okay, so that's all our answer for your question. Is that clear, Agi, Uni, and Felia?
Yes, Julia, thank you for the answer.
Okay, thank you for your all participation, and thank you. You already active for this presentation. I'm so happy today because we all in human resource we can learn how to be a good leader. I know that not everyone can be a leader and want to be a leader, but in our life there will be a leader. There will be someone who lead us. So from this lesson, we can learn about the good leader in today. So that's all from group 12. Thank you for your attention. May this presentation can give new insight for you and more knowledge.
Okay, so we have watched Julia's group discussing about the same topic, yeah, the first. So there are 9 students active. So the first is Revelia, Sophia, Ivani, and then Ria Sandora, Catherine, Vanessa Yen, and then the questioners are Agi, Uni, and Sabrina Felia. So I think, yeah, so it's good presentation, even though there is a slight problem for the final, it's very bad, and then one of the members have difficulty in set screenings, yeah, the PowerPoint. It's matter, but and Julia can be a good leader in the future because he can lead the group very well, yeah, very well. Okay. Again, the next group is about video. Yeah, I think so. Both of the group can present together as well. Group 13 and 14, yeah. So after group 13, and then continue by group 13. So who will the speaker of group 13 and 14? Hello. Who is the speaker of group 13? Can you hear my voice?
Is Irvani.
Okay, and then 14. and 14?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the first is group 13 first present, and after the 13 and 14, yeah. Okay, please.
Okay. 14. It's me, sir, yang can presentation.
Great.
You mean okay. Bilang guys.
Please, ini ya.
Yes, sir. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's restart. Oh, wait.
Sorry, I want to ask about, is it my group or your group? Because my group is 13.
Me, 14.
Because my group is.
Tadi kan bilang 14 dulu baru 13.
13 first and 14.
14 first.
Yeah, 13 first and 14. So after 13 and 14, okay. 13 first, the group 13
first. 13 first or 14 first?
13 first.
13, okay. Huh? Ini kenapa guys?
First, Yuna.
Oh, iya, nggak connect. I'm sorry. Ini gimana guys? Oh.
Okay, you can stop share screen. Okay.
Okay. Are you my screen? Huh?
Okay, good morning everyone. So today my group will present about human resource management. So my group consists of Aji Pangestu, my name is also Irfani, and then also Kevin Nathanael. So the next, so we will talk about the video that already we watched. It's about what is the best kind of leadership style from the Sad Guru, and it's about his opinion about the best leadership style. And then, but before we define about the leadership style, we would like to give information about what is leadership. Okay, next, Aji will present about what is leadership.
Okay. Thank you, Irvani. So first, we must know what is a leadership. So leadership is a capture the essential of being able and prepared to inspire others. Effective leadership is based upon ideas, both original and borrowed, that are effectively communicated to others in a way that engages them, to act as a leader want to them act. A leader inspires others to act while simultaneously directing the way that they act. They must be personal enough for others to follow their orders, and they must have a critical thinking skill to know the best way to use the resource at an organization disposal. Next, Irvani. Next. Okay. So actually, leadership style is not, there is no leadership style according to the video they say there are no particular leadership style, but there are types of leadership style. So the first one is demographic leadership. Demographic leadership is exactly what it sounds like. Leader makes decision based on the input of each team member. And second is autocratic leadership. Autocratic leadership is the inverse of democratic leadership. In this leadership style, this leader makes decision without taking input from anyone who report to them. Employees are neither considered nor consulted prior to a direction and are expected to adhere to decision at the time and pace stipulated by the leader. And the third one is the laissez-faire leadership. Laissez-faire leadership is the least intrusive form of leadership. The French term laissez-faire literally translates to the let them do, and leader who embrace it afford nearly all authority to their employees. And the fourth one is a strategic leadership. Strategic leadership is sit at the intersection between a company, main operation, and its growth opportunity. He or she accepts the burden of executive interests while ensuring that current working conditions remain stable for everyone else. This is a desirable leadership style in many companies because the strategic thing support multiple types of employees at once. The next slide will be continued by Irfani.
Okay, thank you, Aji. So I will continue the types of leadership styles. So the next is the transformational leadership. Transformational leadership is always about transforming and improving upon the company's conventions. Employees might have a basic set of the tasks and goals that they complete every week or month, but the leader is constantly pushing them outside of their comfort zone. And then the next is transactional leadership. Transactional leadership are fairly common today. These managers reward their employees for precisely the work they do. A marketing team that receives a scheduled bonus for helping generate a certain number of leads by the end of the quarter in common example of transactional leadership. And then next is coach style leaderships. Similar to a sport team's coach, this leader focus on identifying and nurturing the individual strengths of each member on his or her team. They also focus on strategies that will enable their team work better together. This styles offer the strong stimulus to strategic and democratic leadership, but puts more emphasis on the growth and success of individual employees. And then there is a bureaucratic leadership. Bureaucratic leaders go by the books. This style of leadership might listen and consider the input of employees. Unlike the autocratic leadership, but the leader tends to reject an employee's input in conflict with company policies or best practice. Okay, so basically, there is another typical of leadership styles. It is based on the situational leaderships. So there's directing, coaching, supporting, and delegating. So basically, when we are having this style of directing, we are in a high directive and low supportive behavior. And then when we are in states of coaching, it is when we have a high directive and high supportive behavior. And then when we are using leadership styles supporting, we are instead of high supportive and also low directive behavior. And then the last is when we are implementing the delegating leadership styles. It's about when we have low supportive and also low directive behavior. Okay, next Kevin will present about the essential of leadership. Okay, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Irfani. Now I will tell you about 5 essential leadership skills. That the first is communications. Words have an incredible power to motivate and inspire team, not only when spoken but also when written and listened to. A powerful tool, communications also extends to encouraging discussions between team members, building trust, and conveying long-term visions to ultimately enable your team success. And the second is creativity. In our ever-changing, fast-paced, and often challenging world, Leaders must be able to think outside of the box and choose to make creative decisions that do not necessarily have a clear answer. This includes learning to approach and solve problems in non-traditional ways and using critical thinking, imaginations, observations, and open-mindedness to deliver innovative solutions and ideas. And the third is motivation. Leader must learn what motivates their employees or team members to encourage productivity and patience, and this only comes through getting to know them. There are often a number of ways to motivate your team member by building employee self-esteem through recognitions and reward, or by giving employees new responsibilities to increase their investment in the company. And the next is feedback. A leader must be able to judge when to listen, when to think, and when to decide. Being open to receiving feedback for yourself helps team members to respect you more as a leader, and this will also ensure that you feel more confident delegating tasks to your staff. In turn, your team members will also respect you more for taking on their feedback and listening for what they have to say. The last, number five, is positivity. If employees feel that they work in a positive environment, they will be more likely to want to be at work and will therefore be more willing to put in the long hours when needed. Simple team building activities, positive reinforcement, appreciation, and acknowledgement of both team and individual achievements helps to develop a positive atmosphere and raise morale among staff members. Okay, next Depan. Okay, next. But whatever the type that you implement as a leader, a true leader didn't think he's a leader, but people think he's a leader. A leader, I'm sorry, a leader does what is needed and is accountable for what he does to achieve a goal. To achieve this goal, a leader must be elastic to adjust to the situations. That means the leader is not fixed on a method or style, but use various methods until finally using the most appropriate method to achieve the goal.
Okay, so we are going to the question part. So basically, that Kevin already delivered is the quotes from the said guru. Said guru said that like actually leader didn't think that he's a leader, but people think he's a leader. It's not about how they can how they can show them as a leader, but leader can be recognized when everyone or their followers mention or state that they are here the leader. Okay, we are going to the question part. So there's a six question that we already give. Maybe you can answer it. For anyone who wants to answer, you can open your mic.
Hello everyone, I want to answer number one.
Hello, Wahyu.
Okay, in my opinion, being a leader means that we are required to be able to achieve a goal. We must be able to do what is needed, and a leader must be trustworthy and responsible for what he does. I think that is what makes a leader can be recognized as a leader.
Okay, thank you, Wahyu. This was a good answer. Next, is there anyone who wants to answer the question?
Hello, may I answer question number 3?
Okay, thank you, Bella.
So, there are 8 leadership styles that commonly can be implemented. The first one is democratic leadership. Second one is autocratic leadership. Third is laissez-faire leadership. Fourth, strategic leadership. Transformational leadership. Transactional leadership. Coach style leadership. And the last one is bureaucratic leadership. That is my answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. It's correct. So actually, it's on my also. There's already state on the PP. Okay, thank you, Gabriel. Oh, the next question. You want to answer?
Hello, Ifani.
Okay, hello, Ria.
Answer the number 2.
Okay.
Why leadership shouldn't be fixated on a method or style and must adapt to the current conditions. So in my opinion, the leadership style or method must be elastic because not every condition or person is the same, and a leader must know what to do to achieve goals, and this requires a variety of ways depending on the conditions the leader faces. Thank you.
Thank you, Ria. It's right. Actually, a great leader must have flexibility skills because we don't know what will be in the future, right? Because that's why flexibility is important. Okay. Next for the next question, want to answer?
Honey,
Okay. Hello, Devi.
may I try to answer the question number 4?
Yes, of course.
The question is, which do you prefer from the type of leadership style? Keep the reason, okay? I will choose the coach style leadership because it's commonly effective because rather than forcing all employees to focus on similar skills and goals, this leadership might build a team where its employees has an expertise or skill set in something different. In the long run, this leadership focus on creating strong teams that can communicate well and embrace each other's unique skill set in order to get work done. A manager with this leadership style might help employees improve on their strengths by giving them new tasks to try, offering them guidance, or meeting to discuss constructive feedback. They may also encourage one or more team members to expand on their strengths by learning new skills from other teammates. Okay, that's all.
Okay, thank you, Rich. It's also, in my opinion, I will choose coach style also because, in my opinion, coach style is like the leader want to improve their individuals team members development because it's not just about their team their teams who want to achieve their goals, but also their individual team members goals who also want to get achieved. Okay, thank you. And then for the next question, the question number 5 and 6, who want to answer? Is there anyone who want to answer the question? question number 5 and also 6.
Um, Hello, Irfani. Maybe I will answer the question 6. Hello, Irfani.
Okay,
Maybe.
okay.
Okay. What is the difference between a team leader and team manager? So the difference is a manager is able to handle tasks and the responsibilities and ensure that others get their work done. But while in a leader, they will inspire and motivate their team to achieve their goals. That is my answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Yuna. Okay, for the last question, is there anyone who wants to answer the question?
Irvani, I think number 5, I want to answer.
Okay, thank you, Daisy.
Okay, so for the number 5, I think the answer might be the most important value that I think a leader must have is integrity. Because a leader must demonstrate honesty and trust in all of his actions to establish credibility as a leader. By having this conviction behind his words and actions, they will acknowledge the leader and gain the directions that he leads. I think that is the answer.
Okay, thank you, Daisy. So we will go into the next part. We will open the question from our view. So we will waiting for all of you to ask about the leadership style or leadership.
Hello, Irfani.
Okay, hello.
Hello, I am Julia Gayofi. So I have a question for your group. In your opinion, uh, it is good to maintain a leadership style or method in every situation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Ivan. I want to ask.
Hello.
Marsha.
Uh,
Okay.
my question is, in your opinion, why is leader important?
Okay.
Thank you.
Marsha. And then I heard about someone.
Okay, hello Irfani.
Hello.
Okay, my name is Vanessa Yen. I would like to answer a question. What challenge does a leader often face and how can you prevent them? Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So before we answer the question, so we would like to have minutes for discussion first. So waiting for us.
Okay, maybe I will immediately answer the question from Julia. The question is, in your opinion, it is good to maintain a leadership style or leadership method in every situation? So, sorry. I think, in my opinion, maintaining a leadership style or leadership method is not always a good thing. I think it's not a good thing because not all condition you can use that method, or not all people are the same that you use the method. But a leader must be elastic and can adapt to all conditions. However, maintaining a method is not always bad because there are some leaders out there who are suitable to use just one method or a variant method that I think club to him or her. Or the choice are returned to each leader because they know what the best and must be done as a leader. I think that's all my answer. Thank you.
I will answer the question from the Arsha. It's about why leadership skills is important. So basically, in my opinions, with good leadership skills, you can create a vision and also you can motivate people to make it a reality. Because uh, as usually, to become a leader, we also have a follower, right? So that's why with good leadership, you can create a vision and can motivate people to make it a reality. A good leader can inspire everyone in the organization to achieve their very best. But human capital is the differentiation because in this knowledge based on economy that we like live in. So leaderships need to attract, inspire, and ultimately retain as much talent as possible. And if you inspire people, and if you can create the right condition, and if you can get much more of people and achieve wonders, you are the great leaders. That's why leadership skills is important because we in a team we should lead someone to achieve the goals, our team goals. Okay, thank you.
Okay, and Vanessa questions will be the last questions, and I will try to answer it. And Vanessa question is, what is the common challenge that often faced by a leader? And in my opinion, the common challenge faced by a leader or colleagues is miscommunications because build an effective communication is so hard because it takes commitment. If we, as a leader, we must have to make effective communications a priority, and that takes discipline, consistency, clarity of message, and a willingness to keep it day after day. By putting a structured communication system in place that connect at the right level with all of your partner or stakeholders, you can dramatically improve your effectiveness as a leader. That's my answer, Vanessa. Is it satisfying you?
Okay, thank you for your answer.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for Vanessa, Julia, and also Arsha for asking the question. So, last but not least, I will give you a quote for leadership. So this is a quote that the best leaders don't know just one style of leaderships. Their skill are several and have the flexibility to switch between styles as the circumstances dictate. Like I've said before, a good leader must have leadership skills and also the flexibility skills because we don't know what is in the future. So we should being flexible what challenge that we will face. Okay. Okay, thank you for the attentions. Uh, I will give it to the next group.
Yeah. Group 14, please.
14 ya, sir.
14.
Okay. Okay. Before we go into the point of this slide, I will tell you about what is a manager and what is a leader. So manager is a person who exercise managerial function. Primarily, they should have the power to hire discipline and do perform appraisal and monitor attendance, and they should also have the power to approach overtime and authorize vacation. And a leader is someone who can see how things can be improved and who realize people to move toward that better vision. And the leader can work towards making their vision a reality while putting people first, and just being able to motivate people is not enough. Leader must need to be empathetic and connect with the people to be successful. In the video, Sadhguru with the title is "What Separates Leader from the Manager" is Sadhguru says the big problem with the so-called leader of the day is we are not producing real leader. We are just making manager and supervisor. And sorry guys, Jiva, kecilin Jiva. Okay. And some people come out as a leader and they suffer every moment of their life. And this is a reason leadership doesn't come because of ambition. But before we next slide, I will tell you about what is the ambition. So ambition is it means you are taking up your desires, desire, which is a waste of time because you desire. But we can desire something that we've not seen, and we only desire something that we have seen and neither exaggerates or overly exaggerates, and it depends who you are. But leadership is about being able to take a group of people or nation or the entry work in the direction and to the destination that they have they have not imagined possible. It is something that they could imagine. They don't need you, and they need a leader because they should be capable of taking them to a place where they themselves. For this, a leader needs a profound sense of insight. Insight in here is meaning that you are able to see something that other people cannot see. People are interested in doing things, but they are not interested in working upon themselves. If we believe that what we are doing is important, so the most important thing is life is to work upon ourselves, to enhance our perception skill, to be able to see what others cannot see. We have an insight into what we wish to do. But it is not even a question of what you wish to do. It is a question of what is most needed needed right now, because if we do what needed only then, it's a leadership. If we do something that fanciful to work, then there will be nobody behind, because this is all about ourselves. And so in the video, what separate leader from the manager, Sadhguru say, young leaders, the most important things is that you don't try you decide in the name of ambition. You try your competence. If you keep on taking your competence, depending upon the time in which we live, opportunity that come up in front of us, naturally you will fall into the rip of what is there. If you have an enormous competence, then I don't think that work can put you down. So on next slide, we will my friend explain, Pelia.
Okay, so what is the difference between leader and managers? Next slide, Yuna.
Okay, the first one, leaders create a vision while managers create goals. What does it mean? Leaders paint a picture of what they see as possible and inspire and engage their people in turning that vision into reality. They think beyond what individuals do. They activate people to be a part of something bigger. They know that high functioning teams can accomplish a lot more working together than individuals working until autonomously. Managers focus on setting, measuring, and achieving goals. They control situations to reach or exceed their objectives. Second one is leaders are change agents while managers maintain the status quo. Leaders are pro-disruptors. Innovation is their mantra. They embrace change and know that even if things are working, there could be a better way forward. And they understand and accept that fact that changes to the system often create waves. Managers stick with what works, refining systems, structures, and processes to make them better. The third one, leaders are unique while managers copy. Leaders are willing to be themselves. They are self-aware and work actively to build their unique and differentiated personal brand. They are comfortable in their own shoes and willing to stand out. They're authentic and transparent, while managers mimic the competencies and behaviors they learn from others and adapt their leadership style rather than defining it. The fourth one, leaders take risks while managers control risk. Leaders are willing to try new things even if they may fail miserably, and they know that failure is often a step on the path to success. Managers work to minimize risk. They seek to avoid or control problems rather than embracing them. The next one, leaders are in it for the long haul while managers think short term. Leaders have intentionality. They do what they say they are going to do and stay motivated toward a big, often very distant goal. They remain motivated without receiving regular rewards, while managers work on shorter term goals, seeking more regular acknowledgement or accolades. Sixth one is leaders grow personally while managers rely on existing proven skills. Leaders know if they aren't learning something new every day, they aren't standing still, they're falling behind. They remain curious and seek to remain relevant in an ever-changing world of work. They seek out people and information that will expand their thinking, while managers often double down on what made them successful, perfecting existing skills and adapting proven behaviors. Number seven is leaders build relationships while managers build systems and processes. Leaders focus on people, all the stakeholders they need to influence in order to realize their vision. They know who their stakeholders are and spend most of their time with them. They build loyalty and trust by consistently delivering on their promise, while managers focus on the structures necessary to set and achieve goals. They focus on analytical and ensure systems are in place to attain desired outcomes. They work with individuals and their goals and objectives. Next one is leaders coach while managers direct. Leaders know that people who work for them have the answers or are able to find them. They see their people as competent and are optimistic about their potential. They resist the temptation to tell their people what to do and how to do it, while managers assign tasks and provide guidance on how to accomplish them. And the last one is leaders create fans while managers have employees. Leaders have people who go beyond following them. Their followers become their raving fans and fervent promoters, helping them build their brand and achieve their goals. Their fans help them increase their visibility and credibility, while managers have staff who follow directions and seek to people the boss. Next slide. So it is a quiz time and question and answer time. This section will be handled by our friend Nurmalia Sari.
All right, so
After we heard the presentation, here is the question. So every audience is able to answer the question. Anyone to answer the question?
Number one question.
Okay, go ahead, Julia.
So the uh,
Okay, thank you, Julia. Anyone to answer the question number 2 and 3?
excuse me, I'm sorry. My connection is bad, so when try to answer, cannot.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Maria have a problem with the connection. So for first question, who want to answer? Julia. Do you want to try again to answer question first? First question.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead.
the skill that very useful. I think is communication, because the ability to communicate is them an important leadership quality by many. There is no surprise, as a large part of managers' job improve communicating content and strategies internally and externally. However, this flow of information may not be one side, because I think good boss always have an open ear for the employees' concern, and the successful communication requires a diplomatic thoughts. This too is an important leadership quality. So that's my answer.
Okay, thank you, Julia, for the answer and the right. What Julia say. Communication is the most useful for the leadership because we must to make a relationship with other people. So next question 2. Lucas capable of being a leader, but he feels he is not yet capable of it. How to develop ourselves? No, I mean how develop Lucas? How Lucas develop their self to be able to become a leader? Who want to answer question 2?
Hello, Uni. May I try?
Yes, Papa.
My name.
Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Nurpratista Andantiana Diamara. So I will answer the question number 2. To develop ourselves, we can do self-development. Self-development can help us become better and good leader. And a leader is someone who has the ability to able to influence and guide a group of people to achieve a common goal. A leader must have a good self-development so he can guide his member in doing better self-development too. This is the recommendation step that we can take. First is accepting yourself. The second is set goals for yourself. 3 is be a good listener. And 4 is admit your mistake and dare to apologize. 5 is willing to forgive others and not to hold resentment. And 6 is always be polite to others. And 7 is respect yourself and others. 8 is take responsibility for the mistake we make and accept all the realities that exist in life. And then realizing the golden opportunity to continue to grow and change for the better. And then maintain the strongest integrity, join a community of positive influence, and the last is appreciate everything that happens in life. That's all my answer, Uni.
Okay, thank you, Natasha, for the answer. So I am agree with Tata answer. Because we need make a positive vibe for around ourselves to see we capable to being a leader. So next question, third question. The third question is describe 3 characteristics that you think a leader should have. Who wants to answer the question 3?
Might I try to answer?
Yeah, Catherine, go ahead.
My name is Catherine Fani. So the question is describe 3 characteristics that you think a leader should have. In my opinion, the first is respect. So respecting will make them feel valuable in their team and in their work so that everyone will feel comfortable and always do their best to perform their best. The second is become an inspiration. As a leader, we should set a good example first. We can motivate employee by providing new challenge, which of course will be accompanied by rewards. And the third is keep emotion. There are times when it is difficult to regulate emotion, so we must learning to control anger toward the team for performance. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Catherine. So I agree too. We must to first we must to have a respect to other people. So with a respect, we can make a good relationship with another people. So next, okay, the question for a third party reported the the party reported that the project being worked on did not reach the time target. If you were a manager, what would you do? Who wants to answer the question for? Hello, guys. Who want to answer the question for? Maybe if there was no one to answer, I will pick one of you to answer the question for guys. Okay, maybe Komang. Hello, Komang. And another friend, maybe I will pick Salsabila Deva. Okay, no answer. Okay, maybe I will pick again. I will call Amanda Komang. Amanda, can you answer the question for?
Yes, Yudi.
Okay, go ahead, Komang. Hello, Komang. Can you answer the question first? Okay, I think Nikomang have a problem with the connection. Maybe another friend will answer the question for maybe Ria, Willa, Devi, Steffi, or Octavia maybe.
Hello, Uni.
Okay.
Sorry, my
Oh,
connection.
Komang. Okay.
The answer is ask for complete evidence to be reported to the superior. The vendor is not good.
Okay. Okay, I accept the answer. So next question. Jenna is an employee who has competence in marketing and is choose to lead a less productive team. The members of the team that he will lead have edges that are far apart from him. What does Jenna handle it? How does Jenna handle it? Who wants to answer question 5? Hello guys, who wants to answer question 5? Maybe I will pick again. Okay, maybe I will pick Salsabila Deva. Are you there?
Yes, Yuna, I want to try to answer the question number 5. How does Jenna handle it? To handle it, can do the discuss what the obstacle have been and find solution together, and then evaluate regularly. Is it correct?
Okay, yes, I agree with your answer. So next question is sixth question. Question 6. What does it take for someone to become a leader according to said guru, and why? So who wants to answer the last question?
Hello.
Hello, Jenny.
I want to answer the questions number 6.
Okay, go ahead.
So, according to Sadhguru say leaders must have ambitions, because when we be leaders, we can take all responsibility.
Okay. Thank you, Jenny, for the answer. So next, Q&A time. So, sorry guys. Who want to give our group vision?
Hello, Yuna.
Hello,
May I?
Willa. Okay.
Yeah. So I want to ask. So you have mentioned that leaders take risks and willing to try new things even if they may fail miserably. So can you elaborate more about it? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Willa, for the question. Another friend can give us question.
Hello, Yuni. May I ask?
Yes, Steffi.
The difference between managers and leaders lies in the conceptions they hold. Based on your group opinion, what does it mean? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Steffi. Another friend will give us question.
Hello, Yuni. May I ask?
Okay, Okta.
So my question is, based on your group opinion, what qualities to awaken the leader in you? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Okta, for the question. So I think I only give 3 chance for us question for our group. So give us 2 minutes to discuss. Thank you.
Okay, I will answer question number 1 from Villa, but pardon me, I can't turn on my camera due to the connection. So Villa asked that we have mentioned that leaders take risks and willing to try new things, even if they may fail miserably. And can we elaborate more? Yes, so we will try to answer it. Leaders are more open to experimentation and discovering innovative solutions to everyday problems. And those who manage are more about process. They will rely on the numbers or data that calculate the best course of action. They rarely use their gut or intuition, but prefer to use proven methods to resolve issues. They also avoid anything that may disrupt the flow of the organization. A leader takes smart risks to achieve personal and company-wide goals, and this is important quality will result in more opportunities for their team, and they will appreciate his or her smart business sense. That is the answer, Willa. Do you satisfied enough with our answer?
Okay, thank you guys.
Okay, thank you, Willa.
I will answer the Steffi's question. The question is, the difference between manager and leader lies in the conception they hold based on your group opinion. What does it mean? So managers embrace process, seek stability and control, and instead try to resolve problems sometimes before they fully understand a problem's significance. Leaders, in contrast, tolerance chaos and lack of structure and are willing to delay closure in order to understand the issue more fully. In this way, business leaders have much more in common with artists and other creative leaders than they do with managers. Organizations need both managers and leaders to succeed, but developing both requires a rigorous focus on logic and strategic exercise in favor of an environment where creativity and imagination are permitted. That's all, Steffi.
Okay, thank you, Nurmalia.
Okay, for the last question, I will the answer from Octavia question is what qualities to awaken the leader in you? Okay, the answer is leadership takes courage, and this applies regardless of scale of or level. It's true whether your leadership is by formal authority or informal influence. And next is compassion. It's a quality of leadership founded on the willingness to understand, the ability to relate, and then the desire improves and felt responsibility and commitment to take action. And I will quote from Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou said, "A mission to thrive, and the last one is commitment. It's required intent and dedication to understand. It's being able to open to other, often multiply, and even contradictory and perspective." That's all the answer. Are you satisfied with the answer of that?
Sure, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So the last, we can give the conclusion of the discussion, our group discuss. Leaders move from personal ambition to a large vision and work on raising their perception and competence. A leader can see or do something that others cannot. A leader is someone whose sense of identity should be beyond himself. He is willing to think, feel, and act for more people than just themselves. Okay, that's all from our group 14. For the invitation, thank you.
Okay, I think all of us have watched this group presentation, and all of you have have been a good leader that you can inform the other student to be active in this group, to talk about the topic, and it's a leader, so right? A leader can inform other people to do something for your goals, right? So in this case, that all of the group can be good leaders, but you must also be good leaders, right? So your leader must be able to adapt to the situation and environment, and then also the leader can empower your people to do something for the goal. And then so this two group have encouraged maybe 12 and then 17 students to discuss. I think it's a very good moment, so that's moment and condition that we can all of us can be active in this discussion. And this beside that, so you can practice your English, but you must practice your grammar. So you must improve your grammar in speaking, so that step by step you must study grammar, tenses, and then how to speak. So when you someday you sit for examination for your degree, so you can have good grammar in speaking and presenting your topic before the examiners. You must step by step practice your grammar. So in conclusion, that a manager must be a leader, so right? A manager must be a leader, but a leader is not a manager. So if you are a manager, you must be a good leader also and good leader, so right? But the leader itself is not a manager. Why? Because manager is someone who performs the function of management or perform the manager function, so right? So planning, organizing, activity, and control. A leader doesn't do the management functions, only the manager. So if you want to be a manager, when you are the manager in a company someday, so you must also be a good leader and good leader. Okay. So before we end this our course, so as usual, you must give the comment. So you must give a closing comment, and you must say what can you learn from this topic today. From Adelia, please. Adelia, are you in? Please from Aji.
Okay, sir. So today I got so many information that I get from the presentation. So which is we can know what is a leadership is and who is the leadership, and we can learn too about the type of leadership and the style and what the leadership do, what a leader do, and other. Thank you, sir.
Agi?
Okay, so the lesson that I learned from today material is leadership is the process of influencing people to understand and agree on what needs to be done effectively, as well as a process to facilitate individual and collectively to achieve common goals. Thank you.
Andrian?
Yes, sir. Today I learned how many about leadership, how it works, how be a good leader, how it leadership, and what is a leadership. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Arsha, what you need?
Yes, sir. In today's material, I learned about what leadership is and what the difference between leader and manager. Thank you.
Arya? Carlos? Coming. Catherine, Yopani?
So from today material, I learned much about leadership, what is leadership and the models and how communication is important for leadership and respect. Thank you.
Istobal? Istobal?
Today here I learned about leadership, and about different about and leader and manager. So I think it is very important, and if I'm be a leader for next time, it can be help me. So thank you, sir.
Okay, Kasajaya.
Okay, hello sir, hello everyone. So from today's meeting, I learned about being a leadership and how it differs from being a manager. And I learned that being a leader is not as easy as it seems, that we have to work hard and learn hard for it. Thank you.
Dewi Widarni.
Yes, sir. Today, from the today material, I learned about leadership management. Learn about the type of leadership. Okay, thank you.
Deviana. Elisa Febrianti. Fani.
Yes, sir.
Fani Deswita Anggraini. Franciscus. Elisa. Are you in, Elisa?
Yes, sir.
Please. Please, Elisa. Talk.
Yes. Today, I learned about leadership and management.
Ivani. Ivani. Jennifer. Wah, all of you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please, Jennifer.
Yeah, so today I have learned about leadership in management. So today thank you for your guys' attentions, and thank you, sir.
Julia Govoni. Julia Govoni.
Hello, sir. I'm sorry I cannot open my camera. So today I learned so many things about leadership, and I think a good manager is a good leader. So if we want to be about how to thank you for your discussion for today. It's very thoughtful and very inspiring me too. Thank you, sir.
Happy Nathaniel.
Yes, sir. Today I learned a lot, such as leadership style, 5 essentials of a leader, and challenges faced by a leader nowadays. Thank you, sir.
Arajib Bataswara.
Yes, sir. Today I learned about how to learn a good company and be a good leadership. Thank you.
Nikomang Amanda. Inta Dwi Sapitri. Nurmalia Sari. Nupastista. Nurmalia Sari.
Today I know more specifically the difference between leader and manager.
Nupastista. Anda Nitya Nadia.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
What I learned from presentation today, the presentation made me more understand about leadership, and I know what is leadership and the difference between leadership and manager. That's all, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Octavia.
So I'm very thankful for everyone and my friend who already discussed about this leadership. Thank you.
Putri Hermania.
So from today materials, got a lot of information about leadership and the best manners of leadership, how to act in the workplace, and also how leader communicate. Thank you.
Revilia Teresa.
Hello. So from today, I can learn that how a good leader should behave, what leadership is, and the difference between leader and manager, and how should leader act to lead the organization to its goals. Thank you.
Okay, so from today's class, I got to know more about what leadership is and how to implement leadership, because as we know that not all managers are leaders. Thank you.
Salsabila Deva. Sabrina Felia.
Okay, so from today, I learned more about leadership and how it is different from manager. And thank you for all the groups that have presentation today. Thank you.
Sharon. Sylvia Dwi Arindi.
Okay, from today's discussion, I learned about what is the leadership and how to be a good and great leaders, which is very important material to learn, especially for us as a management student. Thank you.
Happy Laurencia.
This morning, I got new knowledge about leadership, the differences between it and manager. I understand that leadership is important in help to maximize efficiency and to achieve organizational goals. Thank you.
Okay, Syed Nabil. Tasha Rabiatu Alvia.
So from today, I learned more about leadership, and leadership is important for our life, but leadership is different with a manager. Thank you, sir.
From today's class, I can know what leadership is and how it is important for us soon in the future. Thank you.
Vanessa Yen.
From this lecture, I learned that leadership is very important for a manager in order to perform the managerial function to achieve the goal. Thank you, sir.
Tiffany.
Okay, hello, sir. So today I learned about the way how to be a good leadership, how to be a good leader, and the leadership style, and also the differentiation of team leader and also leader and also manager.
Okay, Wahyu Andika. Wahyu Andika.
Okay, what I learned today is about the leadership attribute that found in great and good leadership. Okay, thank you.
Penny Uniwati.
It's me, sir.
Yes.
Okay. From this today discussion, I get many things about the different about leader and manager, and I get tips I got tips for develop ourselves to be a good leader. Thank you.
Wilasela. Yes, yeah.
From today's Then I learned a lot about leadership, the best kind of leadership style, differences between leader and manager, and how communication is important to actualize company success to reality. Thank you.
Okay. Rinda?
From learning today, I learned about leadership in advance and the difference between leadership and management. And sir, Rinda telat absen sir, nggak ada buka grup soalnya.
Okay. Yeah, you don't be late again next time. Okay.
Okay sir, thank you.
Welcome. So I think this time for me to say goodbye before saying goodbye. So maybe tomorrow it will fall on the May of 2021 or 13. Yeah. So we will wait the decision from the government. So if we follow the government, maybe tomorrow we will have IP3. And if you follow the Muhammadiyah, maybe we will have Idul Fitri on the 13th of May. So I wish all of you here, for the Muslim people, happy Eid Fitri. So you become holy. So and then you must keep safe. And then we meet you again on the 18th of May 2021. Yeah. Next week we still meet you next week. So there's no holiday. Yeah. So next week we will still meet on Zoom meeting. Okay. Thank you very much for your coming and your attention. We'll see you later next week.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Adina Paidinsa.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
you can visit my house if you want, yeah, but with the protocol of what protocol, yeah.
Okay, sir.
Welcome.
Selamat Idul Fitri, sir.
You can leave the room.
Thank you, sir. Happy Eid.
Thank you, sir.